Hi everybody, this is Jeff again, and today we're doing the Goonies Never Say Die warm-up, excuse me. And I got my little friend here, I don't know what his name is, but smiley guy. First one we're gonna do is called a single leg or a single arm reach actually. And what you do here is like a single leg deadlift, except you reach out in front of your body. Great balance challenge, great single leg activity. If you can't go this far out, just keep your hand a little closer to your body. But as you bring your hand out in front of your body, it's a greater balance challenge. You also really feel it in the glute. Okay, so now we'll switch legs, same thing. And I'm gonna reach over my cord here. Always a challenge in our filming the SoCal studios. Reach out as far as you can and maintain your balance. You're really gonna feel this fire your glute up actually. It's a really cool move, I love this one. I kind of forgot about this one. Bringing it back in 2021. Again, if the hand poses a huge difficulty, just don't reach out as far or keep it close to your body. Either way is fine. The next one is called, this is another old school throwback one called Toy Soldier. So Toy Soldier, you're gonna kick one foot forward and put the opposite hand in the same direction. So you're basically kicking your hand or kicking your foot towards your hand. Just as I'm doing. If it's your right leg, it'll be your left hand and vice versa. Again, good balance challenge. A really good hamstring stretch. Just do what you can do if this is a challenge. Hamstrings being the back of the upper leg. We haven't done this in a while. I just remembered it. All right, so that's Toy Soldier. Our next one is just what we call a trunk rotation. So your lower body stays stable and still, and your upper body just rotates like this. Kind of similar to just what a golfer may do, or a tennis player, and a baseball player, this kind of trunk rotation. So you should feel a little stretch through your back. You want to tighten your core a little bit. Again, getting your upper back loosened up. All right, the next one is knee to chest. We've done this one before. This one I really like because it stretches the hip flexors, which are right here, which are the muscles that get the most tight from sitting. So as you sit all day, these little muscles at the top of your thighs are called hip flexors, and they really tighten up. Sometimes they get so tight they become painful, and it might feel like you've had an injury even. That's how tight they can get. And the real issue with tightness in the hips is how much we sit. I mean, most of us probably sit 8 hours a day or maybe more. So that really tightens the hips up. We're not really designed to sit that much, but this can be a great way to help overcome that. So knee to chest, and just alternating leg to leg. Okay, so the next one is going to be shoulder rotation. This is one we've done many times, so it's just a little bit of blood flow into the shoulders, small circles, and you can make them a little bigger if you want. And change direction. Shoulder is the most injured joint in the body, so sometimes a little extra warm up in the shoulder can be helpful because it gets that blood flow in there and warms up the muscle. And really that's a huge part of warming up is blood flow going into muscles. All right, so the next one is, oh, lost my cheat sheet. Sorry about that. Good morning's another favorite, SoCal classic. So hands to the temples, feet about shoulder width apart, and you just push your hips back basically as far as you can. And like the sun coming up, it's a good morning. Ever wonder where that name came from? That's what I think it is. It's like here's the sun and it's coming up. Hips go back. I really like this one. I like this one because it gets so much of the lower body, gets the back involved, but it's not that hard, but it seems to be really effective for me. It's a great way to warm up the body and also move what we would call a hip hinge, where the hips are moving back as much as possible. Okay, so next one is just what we call this a prisoner squat. Prisoner squat means your hands are to your temples, your feet are about shoulder width apart, and you're just going to squat down. So anytime your hands get up like this, it usually recruits the core muscles a little bit more, and just go down basically as far as you feel comfortable. The point of the warm-up is not to wear yourself out, it's actually to get yourself ready for the weightlifting portion of it. So kind of going from, maybe driving your car over here or whatever you were doing before you got here, and then we're warming up, then we go into the weight training. So that's kind of the idea, this transition from inactive in the sense at that time to more active in the weight training. All right, so keep losing my cheat sheet here. All right, so the next one is another classic, just more money. So more money is elbows close to your body, rotating back basically as far as you can. I always like to say when I feel like I've gone basically as far as I can, I go a little bit further, and that's where I really feel the stretch. So the more money, a classic. And this one, ideally you want your core a little tight. You want your posture nice and tall. Okay, the next one is a shoulder move, but also the raise the roof move. Okay, so again, getting a little blood flow into the shoulders. If you want to speed it up a little bit, you can. Okay, the last one I'm going to end with here is just a neck rotation. I do this one a lot because I really like it because my neck gets tight from sitting at computers. And just an easy rotation, easy motion. Nice and gentle movement. And then change direction. All right, that's the warm-up. Have a great workout.